Jeez Louise, we got the Fred. I think it's his name, Fred. He runs that. He is the mayor. He's the commandant. He runs the Panda property. Even though he's just one of the equal landowners, it's like he's naming the streets. He's got rules now. They got a racetrack there. Kids must wear helmets. No cutting corners. Do everything at your own risk. And intoxication. If you can't walk, you can't race. Doesn't mean you can't drink. Just if you're that drunk. You can't race. I wonder who he's referring to. Anyway, so whatever. And if you go to the end of Ranch Dressing's Nomad Ranch Dressing's video here, we get to see Panda making her grand arrival. She is back. I don't know. I guess if we put 2 and 2 together, she is back from Bend. There where she was, I talked to Scott and Terry, and they said that after she was visiting with them up in Washington State a while back, she went to Bend, Send on Bend, where it was very smoky. And again, a lot of the smoke at Bend wasn't from the wildfires we're hearing. It was from just a lot of people having campfires and stuff. So anyway, so we have Ausia arriving here and Fred's got real coverage of it, just as her vehicle is driving up, and I guess hey, I don't know. I guess one of the interesting things, and I guess I don't want to make too much of this, but Panda's actually, or Ausia's actually putting on a mask. I don't know. I've never seen her wear a mask before. In all the videos that she's done, she's, but she does have a mask on as she is arriving there at the homestead the Panda property. And we have Fred there with his camera ready to greet her. So Fred is the mayor and the commandant, and anyway. Did they have an election? Did they elect him mayor? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It sounds like a fun place, but please don't go there unless you are invited specifically by someone. We're hearing that Ausia will be having a birthday party there in a couple weeks, so we're looking forward to seeing the giant group of nomads heading to the property. I'm sure it'll be fun, and if from all the crazy stuff we've seen at the schoolie swarm there in Ozark Mountains there in Missouri, that's just a preview of what's coming to the Panda property in a couple weeks. Oh yeah. Do some letters. I was just joking, but Asala 13, what's the difference between a deer and an elk? I was asking that. They look cute, elk look cute like deer. A deer weighs about 150 pounds, an elk is about 700 pounds. It says Pat says a male Roosevelt elk weighs 875 pounds. Whoa! I am getting a lot of recommendations for places I should visit when I go out to Phoenix in November. Rob says, I highly recommend Jerome, Arizona for a visit just south of Sedona. Jerome is one of the coolest towns besides Bisbee. I do want to see Bisbee too, both old mining towns. Sedona is a t-shirt stop for tourists. The surrounding vistas are worth the trip, however. Okay. Miss Bikini says, I enjoy Scott and Terry, glad they sold their place. Yes, I did report yesterday, Scott and Terry have sold their place in Washington State. They're looking for some property along the Pacific Coast, and they don't have any specific plans to be heading down to Quartzsite or Arizona yet, but sometime later this year they may do that. Terry's got some health issues she has to tackle first, and she's, so that was the quick. If you want to watch more of that, yesterday's video with Terry and Scott in the clickbaity picture, there it is. Big changes, destination open road. And then where's Wandering Jimmy? The thing with Wandering Jimmy was the reason people were asking about Wandering Jimmy was because of Fred there. I guess it's Fred. What is his name? Fred there at Nomad Ranch Dressing posted in one of his videos that Jimmy went missing. And people were really worried. So Jimmy's fine. Jimmy is, I sound like that Seinfeld episode, right? Jimmy likes you. Jimmy's fine. Jimmy, remember Jimmy was talking about Jimmy in the third person to Elaine. Remember that one? I was like, that was a good episode. It's one of the best Seinfelds out there. Judy Zimshad says, Dave, how could you forget the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which I did watch many, many moons ago. Yeah, we were talking about how some nomads seem to be aging backwards and are actually looking younger. Laney and Randy, Laney and Randy are actually getting younger and younger as the days go on. So, and that's true. That was a weird movie, though. I do remember that. Bob wants to know, how does Wandering Jimmy make money on YouTube? He isn't really doing a lot of YouTube. Looks too young to collect Social Security. I think he said he has some disability. He had a work-related injury on his back many years ago, and I think that is what he uses to fund some of his traveling. Again, there's a lot of nomads out there, and we always wonder, how are they making any money? I know they make money on YouTube, but it's obviously not enough to live on, and they're too young for Social Security, and they're too young. I don't know. Maybe there's inheritance. There's just, who knows? Maybe they worked hard when they were very young and saved it all up. I don't know. Rip Snorton says, I wonder if Jimmy refers to himself as Jimmy, like in the Seinfeld episode. Jimmy doesn't want to be on YouTube right now because Jimmy is doing things, and Jimmy just is tired of putting everything in the public arena. So Jimmy's staying off YouTube for a while, right? Right, Jimmy? We're talking about what Laney will travels accidentally putting gas in your diesel vehicle. Betty says, we had a young relative of ours put diesel gas in a regular gas car. Nothing happened except you'd be driving down the highway and suddenly the car would choke. Whoa. Panicky, you pull to the side. If you try driving again, same thing. Driving regularly, then kind of violently, auto-braking, releasing, auto-braking. We didn't want to know what would happen next. That's what happens, Dave. And you probably have some engine damage, too. I think what Laney did was the right thing. Stop immediately, drain the gas out, and don't keep driving. The further you drive, she was in a diesel vehicle where someone had put gas in, and so anyway, so yeah, don't drive. Yeah, stop, drain your tank, and fill it with the proper fuel, or else you'll be in big trouble. Rob Pierce says, help, I'm camping on vacation and my hot water heater won't light. Please send me money. Oh wait, the wife says propane was cut off. All is working now. Never mind. But before you check all the little whether all the switches are done right, go ahead and put up your GoFundMe for it. Put that up real fast. I don't know. Postal Kev says he's on a plant-based diet. He plants his butt in front of the TV and has some gloppy goodness. Okay, Taylor Rose says Ausia was in Descend on Ben. We just showed her arriving back at the Panda property, I guess yesterday. Anyway, and so is John. Go to his Facebook page. He made a couple of posts about it. So, we're getting confirmation there from Taylor that John and Ausia are back together again. Now, when they were in Michigan, she left John. I guess John's from Michigan, so he was spending time with his family. And then Ausia traveled across the country and went to Washington to hang out with Terry and Scott there. And then she went down to Bend in Oregon, and I guess John met her there, right? So we're trying to piece this all together. And when we did see the video there of Fred's video, their Nomad Ranch dressing, it looked like there were two vehicles pulling in at the same time, so one was Ausia and probably the other was John. That's my guess, but we'll let you know if we hear more. East Coast GS says, I'm glad Scott and Terry are good. Destination Open Road. They're really nice people. My family lives nearby, and it's a beautiful area there. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, Nomadic Dullard, thanks for the update on SWAT Team Ed, or Fred. He turned his comments back on, so he's desperate for subs and views. Turn your comments off. All these channels, we've seen a number of channels that turn their comments off and their views go nowhere but that way. I don't know. And then the comments come right back on. I'm turning my comments off. Yeah, anyway. Somebody said my eyes look puffy this morning. I'm feeling fine, okay? But there is a lot of wind here in western North Carolina the last few days, and my eyes have been very itchy, so I think it's just some ragweed or something. But I'm fine. I am totally fine. Got an update on Saturday, okay? I am not going to be doing the morning show on Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Not going to be doing a morning show, okay? It is the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And I just figure, there's going to be a lot of stuff on TV, and they're going to be having all these programs on. And it's, that's the exact moment that the planes hit the World Trade Center in the morning of that, September 11th. So we're not going to do a show. I just, hey. So I am going to do a live stream at 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon, live from Green Eggs and Jam. And Stacy's got some cool specials to offer folks if they want to order stuff. So we'll be doing our Saturday morning live chat Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern from Green Eggs and Jam. Then we're still going to do the evening chat with the call-in show on Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. So this weekend only, no Saturday morning chat, but we will be doing a Friday afternoon chat at 1 p.m. Eastern and our Saturday evening chat at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, okay, that's what I've decided. So we're going to take Saturday morning off, and we'll probably do like what you're doing and watch all the coverage, the 20th anniversary coverage of that very tragic day 20 years ago. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, the 9th of September, 2021. Vlog under.